Man, 2 in 1 day? I should slow down a little bit. But I've been waiting patiently to make this video. So without further ado, let's talk about my man Blackleg Sanji. One of the reasons why I like Sanji so much is probably because I'm a sucker for characters that fight using their legs. I don't know, there's just something really cool about that. So first things first, one unique thing about Sanji is that he gets a +1 to his attack damage if there's any women on his team. It's not +1 for every woman, it's +1 for any of them. So having multiple women on a team does not make his +1 a +2 or anything like that. Also, even if the female characters get KO'd first, the buff still applies. So regardless of them being alive or dead, as long as they're on the team, he still gets the buff. Alright, moving on. Sanji's normal attacks are the same as other characters in terms of how he can cancel into his guard breaks and stuff, but the one thing that he can do that I haven't seen anyone else be able to do is cancel directly into his heavy guard break. A few different things that he can do are 4 squares into triangle, 4 squares into his heavy guard break, his dash attack into his light guard break, and then dash attack into triangle and dash attack into heavy guard break. You won't really ever use the last one, since Sanji's too far away after hitting the dash attack. You can't even land the guard break. So yeah, that doesn't work. It's pretty useless. Alright, so 4 squares into triangle, and then 4 squares into heavy guard break. Dash attack into the light guard break, and then dash attack into triangle. So Sanji's specials are pretty straightforward. For his L1 square, he hops in the air and comes back down with a bunch of kicks. The two unique things about his L1 square are that he can cancel it into his triangle attack and also into his heavy guard break. At first I thought he was just recovering fast enough to do the attacks afterwards, but this isn't the case since he can't go straight into his normal attacks. So this is what it looks like when you do L1 square into heavy guard break, and also L1 square into the triangle. His L1 triangle and L1 circle both have 2 parts. So when you do the attacks, make sure you're holding down L1 and then press square or triangle again for whichever move you're doing. So L1 triangle, press it twice, and L1 circle, press it twice as well. Sanji's special movement is Sky Walk. This is a really cool ability since he can do combos in the air and back down to the ground. In order to do his attacks in the air after Skywalk, you have to hold R1 and press square. He can combo into his Skywalk 3 different ways. One way is by canceling L1 circle into it. After doing 3 or 4 square attacks, you can do down square and cancel into Skywalk. And also after doing down triangle, you can cancel into it as well. So this is the L1 circle. Down square, and down triangle. Now for the attacks afterwards, make sure you're holding down R1 and do square after Skywalk. Sanji's super might be one of the better physical supers in the game. He covers a lot of space with it. It doesn't go extremely far, but it definitely has some amazing range. So say we're about like right here maybe. This will actually hit. I thought initially that he had to be closer, but apparently not. This man doesn't care, he just runs straight through the air. You can't even see the animation of him going from where he's standing to hitting the opponent all of a sudden. Like he's just there. But some ridiculous range. Now it doesn't go full screen though, because that'd be asking for a bit much. But it still definitely does go way further than I expected it to. Alright, now here's the fun part, his combos. I'm gonna show you what you should be doing when you get certain hits. I came up with this on the very first day I started playing around with Sanji's combos. So if you get a hit with this regular attack, you should do 4 squares, down square, Skywalk, R1 square 2 times, let go of R1, square 2 more times, L1 square when you hit the ground, and then go into his heavy guard break. I know it sounds complicated, but let me show you what it looks like first. Now let me explain why and how this works. During the R1 square attacks after Skywalk, when you let go of R1 and press square afterwards, he still attacks, but instead of doing attacks for his air combo, he starts doing his grounded attacks instead. So this allows you to go from the ground to the air, back to the ground, and then finish the combo. This combo does more than anything else that Sanji has, and it's his most complicated combo, so I figured I'd get it out of the way first. For the rest of his combos, you'll mainly want to do 4 squares into heavy guard break. He can get it no matter what he starts the combo with. It can be from either his jump square or his dash square into light guard break. Only reason why comboing into his heavy guard break is better than anything else is because it does a bunch of damage and he can tag combo from it. So, jump square, and dash square. And if you notice, I'm taking small steps forward to make sure that the beginning of the combo actually hits. Alright, so I hope you got down the Skywalk combo, because the combo into super that I'm going to be doing utilizes the exact same thing. There are 2 things you can do. One is more simple than the other, and I would suggest going for the short version if you aren't confident you'll get the long version of the combo. Alright, so this is what we're working with. Do 4 squares, down square, Skywalk, R1 square 2 times, let go, square 2 more times, and then cancel the last square into super. And this is the short version of it. And that's the easy combo. Now for the long one. 4 squares, down square, Skywalk, R1 square 2 times, let go, square, down square, Skywalk, R1 square 2 more times, let go of R1, square 2 more times, and then cancel into super. With a female on the team for the damage buff, the combo will kill every single time. Without a female, the opponent will be left with a little bit of health afterwards. So that wraps up Sanji. I love doing his combos so much. His combos take way more effort than most of the cast, so it's definitely more enjoyable to do his combos online in actual matches. That might be the best part about it. Practicing a combo until you get it down and then going online and destroying people with it is probably the best feeling. Alright, so that's all for right now. Stick around for more character discussion videos, doing Zoro and hopefully Chopper tomorrow. So I'll see you guys next time.